Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Okay, ready?
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Get it. 60 bites.
Looking to throw right away. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. A lot of space ahead. Now he's past the 25. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead right away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready, set.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
They'll throw to start the drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. This play goes for 36. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, well, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch, too.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They give on 2nd to Benson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
60 Eagle. Ready.
They'll run it here on 3rd down. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
From the red zone now. That one connects. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Let's go.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
And off to Benson from the gun. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. Steady.
They'll throw it on 1st and goal. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals finish off their opening drive. They'll try this extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He'll begin his return from the 11. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready, ready.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. And that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first. All set to go now from the 35. First down, play action. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Alert! Alert!
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives you more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. That's Baron Browning who makes the stop.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready?
Setting up to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's tackled for a short gain. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment.
Okay, ready?
We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. This has been a good drive, but it's at risk here on third down. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up fourth down.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Looking good, but just a little too far left. He missed it. And the score remains knotted 7-all.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
First down now, ball at the 33. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Buying some time right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
70, Timberwolf. Ready.
Looking in the air here. Escapes the pocket. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
70 Rangers, 70 Hawks, 70 Hawks, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Third and long for him here. He's looking deep once again. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. The Cardinals out for the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
At their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
They're going play action. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Going again on second and 10. Setting up the screen. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a throws a broke, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
Complete beyond the marker. Now he's past the 25. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. They waited a little extra second there, didn't they? Maybe a little bit of a talk to the other sideline, Brock, before they declined that call. That touchdown's going to stand.
All good in love and football. just a good little penalty taunt.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll come out throwing. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Give him 25 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That is caught, and it's Higgins again. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Right side cut by Higgins. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Has him on the quick hitter. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It's a gain of 4 there. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
1st and 10.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warriors 70.
Throwing it again here. Look at that power, deep left side. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returnable from the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a 1st, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
It's 2nd and inches.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Throwing off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. On the move, past the 40. He has this down to the 14-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
It began at the 30 and has now jumped to 1st and 10 all the way down inside the red zone. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go. Set.
Throwing from the gun. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's go.
Here he goes, third and long. Finds him over the middle. And he eats a huge hit as he tries for the marker. Almost nothing after the catch that time, Brock. It's going to be fourth down. So here he is, getting his second field goal look of the half. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Dicker connects there, and they've taken back the lead.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70 Lions. Alert, please. Check.
Throwing now off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16.
18, Pioneer.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Throwing now on 1st down. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Cardinals take over on his 5th interception of the season.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, Cowboy in, trap 60, trap 60.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Forced out to his right. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. Give him 24 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
That's good.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
19 Lions. Warriors 70.
They'll throw it here on 1st. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Here's a screen to Benson. And this is down all the way to the 3. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
Cougar 19.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
On the set.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Go.
Benson is in for the Cardinals take the lead just before halftime. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, he looked like he'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And, Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
That one splits the uprights, and the Cardinals take a 4-point lead.
17.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 20-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up.
19 Tigers, 70 Timberwolves.
Airing it out to start this drive. Finds Benson on the check down. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 58.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. On the move, headed right. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10.
Deputy! Cougar 19! Ready,
They'll start this one out with Barkley. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
39-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Here we go, start.
They're throwing it. Short pass brought in. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, with out routes or in routes just like that.
Call it a lone yard on the run. It's going to be fourth down.
It's fourth down.
On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it. They'll run for this. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
The 49ers
That's a pretty clear plan of attack by the back from the very start. Found the lane quickly, didn't hesitate, knew exactly what he needed to get past the marker.
First down, a run with Barkley. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Panther 11, 60 by Buffalo 18.
This time it's a passing play. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Third and long for him here. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Bryce Behringer, the one to send it away. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
19 shot, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Warriors, gotta be lying.
Back to throw. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
19, Charger, 19, Viking, 18, Buffalo 18, Bronco 80, trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That is caught, and it's Higgins again. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
This reeled in by Benson. And this one doesn't go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll toss it here to Benson. And his play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. That's a pickup of 9. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks, and I'm looking for that to be called again.
Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals stretch their lead on the final play of the third. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
that one right down the middle. And the Cardinals drive their lead to 11. 3 quarters in the books from this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll go play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Cardinals go to the dime look here. 3rd down. He's going to throw this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing we see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
4th and forever coming up.
Get up. 19 Lions.
Desperation time here. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Go.
Benson on 1st and 10. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
18, Pioneer. Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. Steady.
Pass play coming here. Brought in. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals have likely locked up the win right there. Trey McBride, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals push their lead to 18.
49ers 17.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Picked off Cody Simon. And the Cardinals take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Benson now from the gun. Leaning gain of just 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Benson once more. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals put up even more points in a win. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals continue piling on to this lead.
42, 49ers 17.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
7 Pirates, 2.
He's dropping back to throw. He's on target, Watkins. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. So 1st down from the 41.
1st down.
18
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Throwing off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Again to throw on 2nd. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Cardinals take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Get it.
And off to Benson to start the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Ready.
Trying to get it with the option. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Down the left sideline he goes. And this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
You know, one secret ingredient on these jet sweeps to take off like that, Kate, it's timing. We talk about timing and precision in the passing game, but it's the same thing on a jet sweep. You got to hand it off just at the right time to capture an edge like he just did.
Sign quarterback run here.
Ready?
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
Go 80. Ready?
We're drawing up for him. So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.